Hey guys, welcome to Kubear TV, running Ancient Wilds. My opponent was running Born of Flame. Now that's an interesting hand except we only have 2 mana. So we'll draw again. Okay, that's probably worse, but we'll keep hold of it. Four lands. Yep, so I've played him twice, and I've beat him twice. The first game he got mana screwed, and then the last game was kind of close. I kind of just managed to get in at the end and get some big creatures in, and I think he wasted a few of his spells on my creatures, which he should have been maybe doing to my face, but either or. And then I started recording the last game and I hit my Windows key and it crashed, which happens when I don't lock my keyboard. But we're into this one. So as I said, Ancient Wilds this week, guys. We're messing around with this deck. I've not put the deck guide up yet, but that will be going up shortly. And then you'll be able to see what kind of cards I'm running and what you think of the deck and how you're finding this deck. It's probably the weakest in the format, I think, for a few reasons. Like, this is your only goddamn kill card, a Beast Within. So it's like, here, have a 3/3 on the opposite side of the battlefield, and you've got your creatures. Look at this. All your creatures have generally got 3 in the ass. Which, in the previous duels in 2012, obviously the Beast was in the Tree Folk. So the Tree Folk were big. You'd have Dungrove out turn 4, and it wouldn't matter because he's a 4/4. So the Beast Folk would be like, have a 3/3. I've got 7/7 boys standing out here. But with this deck, it's not quite that easy. So what's our play here? Is our play to drop our Vine thingy? I mean, you could probably just zap it this turn anyway. So we're going to put down our Portal. Put down our Portal this turn. Means we've got our mana open next turn. If we choose to send anything back to his hand or send anything back to my hand. So he's hit his 4th mountain. We're up against the burn deck and we've not taken any damage and it's turn 4 already, so that's always a good sign. With the burn deck you want to be really getting in there really quickly, doing a lot of damage. I've had a look at the weapons of my Gaiman's deck, and of course Daisho's as well. Both of their decks are really strong, very similar to the way I run it, but I've got a few slightly different cards. But the burn deck is new probs. The burn deck, I don't know if he's pausing for a minute, so I'll wait till the timer runs down till he says he's ready. Yeah, so the burn deck you want to be getting really quickly. The burn deck's all about bang, 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 bang to the face, picking these creatures if need be, but generally you want to be hitting the face for as much damage as possible, getting them down there. And you also, the creatures you want to be running, like the WMG guys, is the flyers. The flyers is the way you want to go. You don't want creatures on the ground, you want everything kind of in the sky. So anyway, I'm just kind of waiting till he says he's ready. And then I'll continue my turn. I don't know what the play is. Possibly drop my Vengevine to just drop that and tap it back to my hand next turn. Right, so we will drop our Vengevine. We'll go for it. We can make him waste a spell. Swing in for 4. See if he casts anything to kill that. Which it looks like he probably is going to, and then we'll just tap it back to my hand for next turn. He's thinking, I mean, I could let it go in the graveyard, but then I need 2 small creatures generally to get it back to the battlefield. So I'm going to probably just tap it back to my hand. Does that not only do 1 damage? That's only going to do 1 damage, so we're not worried about that just now, because he hasn't dropped a land. So I'll take 1, and then make him waste another spell, hopefully. Nope. So he never brought a land, and I think he was thinking that would do 3, but it doesn't do 3 because he never dropped a land, so it only does 1. So as the guys at WMJ say, that's more of a sorcery spell. You very rarely use that as an instant, unless something maybe was at 1. Need landfall to make that 3 damage. So what's he playing here? He's playing that, so we'll pause and we'll just tap my boy back to my hand. So that's 2 spells he's wasted on that boy for no damage, and then we can drop our Vengevine again and swing in again. This could be combo the Portal, so it's quite like I like about it. So he's now wasted 2 spells and he's only done 1 damage to my face. so he's going to drop this dude, but that's kind of silly because I can just tap that back to his hand next turn, which I will do. So I'll cast my dude, or I could even drop my spider and just kill it. What is the play? So right, I think that's a nice combo. Yeah. Right, we'll just do the... Do we just kill that? And you can bring it back to his hand, but I think the play is to... Yeah, we'll ping this boy back to his hand, get my boy down, say goodbye to your dude. You can recast that if you want, and then we'll get in for the damage. Let's get in for some damage. Against the burn deck, damage. I mean, it means he can kill this next turn if he wants to waste a spell on it, but I'm supposed I'm okay with that. It going to my graveyard, it's already done 8 damage, so I'm kind of happy. And it's not completely dead, it's just sitting in my graveyard. So he's at his 5th mountain. So he's obviously reasonably new to the game, because he's saying he's not played against my deck, so that does, you know, you should try and learn all the decks, because you want to know the tricks that they're going to be pulling up against you. So I recommended my channel, so he's subscribed and he's going to come over and have a look at it, which is nice. Thanks, dude, because you'll probably watch this video. So he's now thinking, he's still got 5 cards in hand. He's going to zap my boy this time, so he's going to kill it this time. I can't tap it because I've already used that, but I'm happy with that. It's done its job as far as I'm concerned. It got into the damage I need it to be. And it means if he does drop his dude again in a few turns, I can just kill it off again with my spider. I've still got 2 beast tokens if anything dodgy starts to happen. And of course I've got my Thragtusk, which gives me 5 lives and a 3/3 when it leaves the battlefield. So it's my turn. What are we going to draw? He's left 3 mana open. So we drop a mana. So it's Thragtusk time, and he comes. Got to drop that boy. No other choice. We will probably ping it back to my hand at the end of the turn, I think, if he doesn't try and kill it. Just so then, because we'll leave a 3/3 token on the battlefield, and it means that I can gain another 5 life if I need to. We're now up to 24, he's at 12. We're in a pretty strong position with my portal out as well. He's got 6 mountains. So he's thinking, I don't know what his hand is. I'm assuming it maybe has something quite big in it. I'm not sure. So I think we're in a pretty strong position. If he plays that flyer again, it's dead. So I think that's probably what he's debating. Oh, he's going to drop that guy down, which is nasty. This guy's a pretty good card. I swing in. If a red sorcery or spell that you control deals damage, it deals double that damage. Right, so we'll drop our land, and then we'll just swing in with this dude. See if we can get him to sack each other. You going to counter? Nope, he's not going to counter. So I think our play is just to end our turn. Don't need to do anything currently. I can kill this boy if he casts any kind of dodgy spells, and tap this boy back to my hand if I want to. Chandra's Outrage on that dude, but we'll just make him waste that and just tap that back to my hand. And we still get a 3/3 out in case he wants to swing in. So Chandra Outrage does no damage. This is kind of how I think this deck's kind of meant to work. It's like you're always kind of stalling. So like you can use that if you block as well. So he's got a big creature and your creature can't take it. You block and then tap your creature back to your hand, so he doesn't get in for the damage. So he's dropping his Phoenix this time, so we'll probably kill that next turn. So you won't. I don't think he'll swing in because he'll know I'll just kill him if he does. So what's our play here? We've got 8 lands. Right, so let's think about this. I can probably get my Vengevine back here, and he's on 7. So let's drop this dude and get an extra card. Ooh, what have we got in our graveyard? Just our Vengevine. So I think our play here is to drop our spider, get our Vengevine back, kill off that dude, and then swing in. So we'll probably get in for 3 here. He has to block or he's dead. So he's going to block, so we'll kill him off. And then we'll just end our turn. We've got him down to 4, he's only got 2 cards in hand. We're in a really strong position, we've got 24 Ls. Yep, good game. I just think he just look at his deck a little bit. I mean, maybe not the best of hands, but I think, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say without knowing his hand how it's gone for him. But I've kind of held a good position on the board, so he's got one card open. We can do reasonable amount of damage, but do we want to get this dude back out? So our play just drop this. Okay, we will drop our Vengefine, just drop it out. And I'll just swing in. Get in and win the game, and there we go guys. This is the Ancient Wilds deck, the deck I'm going to be running this week, and this is Kubear TV, signing out.